catch a rapper, take his chain, he better have protection. Goofy tried to get her with me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chella H, the realest bitch in it.
And it's your man, Big Boss Bo Deal.
That's right, y'all know the vibes. And today's episode is sponsored by Compound Studios. Y'all make sure y'all follow Compound 115. Look on Str8Drop Uncut page, the #1 studio in Chicago. They got it. Everything you need. Videography rooms, photography rooms, all that shit, all that. Y'all know the vibes.
One-stop shop.
You already know.
Right. Jill, what you got going on, man? What's been good?
Everything's good. Life is amazing. I can't complain, So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have you. I'm grateful for Str8Drop Uncut. I'm grateful for our guests.
Because everything Gucci, we Gucci, but today we ain't Gucci, man. Today we Fendi. You know what I'm saying? We got Fendi boy in the building.
I like that. Was cool. I like that. What's going on? How y'all feeling?
What's going on?
Right.
Speak it to the mic so people can hear you.
Thanks for having me, man.
Right. Now, listen. All right. You one guest that you probably by far one of the most controversial guests that we had on Str8Drop.
By request.
One of them by request. Yeah.
By request.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? By request.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Like people. I'm gonna say this. You one of the artists that I think is talented. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of the times your talent is outshined by the negative press and by the bullshit that comes with your name.
And I heard that before plenty of times.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that a lot of it is caused though from you. You know what I'm saying? I think you bring a lot of it on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes
I took a big toll on that when I did what I did to jump out. So I knew what was coming with it, but like everybody said, I don't think. As far as everything that came with it, as it coming so fast, it kind of hit me to where like I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what direction to take, and that kind of like you said, it brought me away from my talent in music because I'm getting bogged up into all the internet shit and all. You feel me? And that's getting into my head. So I got to maintain a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of stuff. So it's like, man, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna do.
right, and see, I know like I look, me being a black father, right? Like some things that you told me that stuck out to me. I respect black fathers who involved in their children's lives. So when you like, I got my baby with me, you know what I'm saying?
That's the number one thing.
Sometimes we have to think before we react. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people that's dependent on you, like that baby. And ain't nobody gonna raise or take care of your seed like you. You know what I'm saying? So when you put yourself in certain situations and certain positions, really you're inviting unwanted, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Heat that you really don't need.
And something that was always told me, especially that my OG tell me a lot of, I could, especially me, I could up and down right now. Who gonna be there for my child? You feel me? Nobody. So that's really like lately for like the past 2 months, I've been really like laying back, chill, thinking on what I'm doing, what how I'm gonna go about shit, cause it ain't no rewind on life. This shit serious, man. You only get one chance. Yeah.
Right.
And as y'all see, I had a little incident about like 3 months ago. Like,
your car got shot up. I seen your post.
I ain't get hit none, man. That was God, grace of God, and my daughter was born the next day. So that kind of opened my eyes up on a whole lot of shit. So I kind of slowed down the distance a little bit. So now, like you said, I'm virtual with a lot of shit now.
Right.
Yeah, what happened with that? I mean, not to just go on saying like that.
Man, I was on some goofy shit. I was on some Zans. I did the goofy. I was at the red light on 95th and Stone. You know where that car wash at?
Yeah,
I was at the light. A motherfucker had to see me in the car. So I was like the light right there, long as hell. I go under the viaduct right there on 92nd and Stony. I make a right by that gas station. So I make a right. Same car that was behind me. They wasn't nowhere near me when I made that right. They somehow went down another block, but they was the same stop sign. I'm coming up the stop sign right here. They coming up this stop sign. When I go to the stop sign, they cut their car in front of me. And 3 niggas hopped out, ran right up on the car.
So that was a blessing, because they hopped out.
And it snowed everywhere. My car could have got stuck with snow all day.
These niggas don't sleep.
And it was early as hell in the morning. It was like 8:30 in the morning.
Niggas don't sleep.
I had just dropped my baby mama off for getting her hair done. She was gonna get her hair done. I had just dropped off.
Right, cause I've seen like some of the beefs that I've seen you and L Hitter and that's my artist. So I was like, so when you first reached out, when everybody was saying how you was when I talked to you. I didn't get that vibe like a disrespectful nigga, like everybody was saying. Like you came respectful. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It
not
was
no
like,
drill. Y'all think I'm a drill rapper? I'm not no drill rapper. I don't label me as a drill rapper. And all I do. I don't label me as no drill rapper.
Well, it depends on how you define drill, because drill is usually Chicago gutter street music and what's going on in the past 10 years. So.
I could drop drill music. I could drop music for the radio. I could drop music that you could play when you down. I could drop music that you play when you up. I could drop music that kids play at parties, and I got all that type of music that's out. So when I get labeled as a drill artist, that's right there is what don't get
Well, there's drill rappers that's then went commercial that still got the same type of music. So
yeah,
because I heard some of your music.
Yeah.
you can fall under that category too. You know, there's drill rappers that's commercial now. So
Yeah, you're right.
it's all about the subject matter. I think.
For sure.
Now it's been a lot of discrepancies about where you from. Where are you from for the people to let them know out of your mouth? You know what I'm saying?
No, I grew up, man, since I was a little boy on 71st and Middle. That is a block I grew up on. I stayed with my grandmother. You know, I moved from over there when I was about like 15, and I went to the hundreds with my OG. You know, and then my OG and them moved out of town. You feel me? You know, I left, and that's when I went to Atlanta.
Okay.
So, since I was a shorty, I was born. I've been on 71st and Middle.
Okay.
And you know that's like 3 blocks off of Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now,
Exactly.
right.
So,
Yeah. Okay. That's
I was one of them kind of cats in the hood that was like, you know, I always mad at my business. You know, I did my little music, but motherfuckers never took that shit serious. You know, I was one of them in the hood, like, hey, motherfuckers, like, what up, what's up, bro? Whoa. You rap? Oh, okay. Kept going from I was always like, I wasn't never the type of, I'd be like, I'm finna throw a music video, motherfuckers, like, all right, we finna be deep as hell, we finna go, I wasn't never that type, you feel me? And now I get that type of energy, it'd be weird.
right.
It'd be real weird now. So,
Okay.
Well, I know, like, with me, I'm familiar, but I wasn't as familiar. I became more familiar from the guests. Like, it was all kind of people hitting us up, like, when y'all go get Fendi on that? And then Bo is much more familiar than I. So that's when I guess y'all too, Let me ask you this. With all the different discrepancies you had with other Chicago artists, do you wish, if you can change anything, do you wish that you had took another approach?
yeah, that little situation with L Hitter, I definitely wish I would have took another route with that little situation. But that little situation was pointless. You feel me? I look back at that and I was like, man, that shit was pointless, man. And
that's growth, though.
The situation,
that's growth.
and the situation with being that black, because me and him just had some words and we cool. Now that shit was, through the fans, that shit was goofy. So a lot of beef and that's what people get. Man, that's another thing. Do you know how many fake pages? If you look up FNYDEE Boy right now, take my Instagram off. Do you know how many pages pop up? So many, like over 50, 100 pages pop up, and so it be so many people going on people's lives, getting into it with them, and act like it's me, and then motherfuckers come inbox me crazy. Oh, we gonna get over with you. We gonna kill you. Ain't this you? And it be, bro, this a fake fan page. It's not even my page. Like y'all don't even go on a real page. So that's how a lot of my beef gets started, bro. Like fan ass pages go get into it, motherfuckers, bro. But I have not had no real beef, I would say, besides the Drilla shit. Me and him had our words with each other. And the being that Black and Rooga situation.
So
the Rooga situation was because I was trying to help the little goofy KD story.
Right. So now you see what we're saying, though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these beefs, you kind of just threw yourself in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would be real. I fuck with like the BD rappers. I fuck them like my brothers. I fuck with Rooga and help. Rooga is like a brother to me. We had Lil Mo up here. I fuck with Lil Mo. Get him advice.
Shout out all them, man.
Duck was like a nigga that called me on a regular. Man, big bro, and I give him advice. You know what I'm saying? However way I can. Like,
and that's what I didn't have, and that's why I think that's why I kind of fucked me up at.
Right, so it was just pretty much you. You didn't have nobody to tell you, bro.
I'd be calling him like, man, even he'd be telling me like, you dropped to me this back to back for your cheer for. Like, I'd be like, man, I don't know what to do, bro.
So Benji, you gotta get ahead on you. You know when shit fucking up.
Like, I don't play with nobody. I got a kid to live for. I'm a son, a brother, all that shit. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it. If you're gonna diss, you're gonna be subliminal, or how you ever gonna put it, okay, I understand that. But then it gets to a certain point in time where it's like, people don't want that shit no more. Like that shit, okay, is real life play that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get on your, you know what I'm saying, love songs, or you know what I'm saying, some street ride wave type shit. However you gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you're gonna diss, like, don't mix that shit up, son. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gonna say what you gonna say. Other than that shit, it just be like,
I got into
I'll be on my 10.
I got into my whole family over that shit because what people don't know is my whole family be these.
Right.
Like my whole family be these, bro.
And that's what I couldn't understand. Like, you was just so BDK. I'm like, what did they do to him? Because in one breath he'll say he was cool, mind his business, do what he do.
Right.
But then he just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, really.
Some shit happened after, you know.
I mean, but you brought, but see, you brought that on yourself because you got to look at it. Like, I'm 100 all around the board. It's good niggas on every side. Just like it's bad niggas, you got stool pigeons on their side, but they all be the same niggas, and they be fighting over nothing. Sure. When you ask a motherfucker like, what we at war over, it be over some shit that happened with a motherfucker who they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And I also say the beef, when you got that type of shit going on, those ain't real fans. Because they there just to see who you finna diss or who you finna smoke on next or who, you know what I'm saying?
And I realized that because I could post something that got something to do with me and some positive shit, and it wasn't half as many likes as this should do, bro. So that's what I mean when I say I took these 2 little months. I've been laid back like, hey, like, you hit me like, bro, what's going on? What's going on with you? I just been thinking, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, just trying to think about what the fuck I'm gonna do next. It took me months I hit down.
Right.
You feel me?
And you got you got good music though. Like, that's the thing. If a motherfucker can get past the shit that you did in the past, but it ain't too late to change it, cause you know what I'm saying. Like, you ain't did nothing, no motherfucker. Little shit happened, but it ain't too late to change that shit and get a motherfucker some good music. Cause all it takes is one song to catch and blow, and your ass gone.
Y'all giving me a little blessing right now with this interview, man. So that's a blessing right now, man. So God's still on my side, man. That's how I'm still looking at it.
Man, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Let me ask you this, because I'm just hearing y'all talk some stuff I don't really know. We were just talking about the beefs and how stuff didn't get that serious. You said the stuff with Black and stuff with Hitter, and you said besides you said Rooga, and you said besides Drilla. Drilla was a guest that we actually just had recently on the show.
He was on last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he was one of the most highest. Honestly, I think him and Drilla was neck to neck on the request for coming on. As far as our people wanting y'all on, is that something that could be squashed that didn't go that far?
What a lot of people don't know is, like, before I started rapping and all that, I used to hang with all them. Like, you know, like back in 13, 14, I used to hang with all them. And I knew Lil Mark, you feel me? And they had a brother named Roy and Ramon, and they had a brother named Polo, and Polo was like my friend. That's who brought me over there with, you know, Drilla and all them. And he got killed. So once he got killed, I stopped going over there hanging with them, you feel me? And all this shit happened, and Drilla found out like, yo, what's going on? Why you talking about you smoking meth? And I keep mad. I had did a song being a Black. And
you said why you said you smoking meth?
Yeah, in the song that I had made with Being That Black, I said I was smoking meth, you know.
Okay.
And Drilla, well, I said Being That Black, smoking meth. And Drilla got on my lab one day and was like, yo, what's up with that song that you on? And I told him, like, you know, I ain't got nothing to do with me if folks smoking melody, you feel me? And that's how that beat transpired. So then I feel like he was edging shit on, because then he got to posting old pictures of me and him hanging out and shit, talking about his name, not Fendi, Gucci, and all this, you know, extra shit. And I wasn't really rocking with it. I felt like, bro, you just trying to get your name out. I'm hotter than you, so.
But even that, like, even if you saying that's like, if I'm saying, and I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how stuff gets started. Because if I'm saying, oh, Bo, woo, 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 that is me edging on. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Stuff like that.
I get you. Yeah.
Because it's basically like, oh, well, I said what I said, woo, woo. But stuff like that be what we don't want to see, because it be like all these beats be going on, and it don't even really be about nothing. It be about miscommunication, stuff that people say, and it goes so far, and next thing you know, like, But like
I said, they see, and I was lost at the time too, because like I said, I was doing a lot of weird, wacky shit. But they had said something about Duck too, so it was at that time. It was just like, man, I'm a fan of Duck, man. Y'all that's tweaking too, man. Fuck y'all. So that's what I was on. You feel me? So I ain't gonna. If y'all see, I ain't gonna laugh more like 3-4 months. I ain't gonna laugh so goddamn long now.
So you just growing. It sounds like you at a different space in your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That whole Stevie J situation, you know.
So yeah, we're gonna get off into that. We gonna get off into that. You know what I'm saying? With all of that. So yeah, so I mean, like I said, it seemed like you got yourself together. Cause I can remember when Lil JoJo was alive, like he sent me a record because he like, man, y'all Brick Squad, I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I did a record with him. He sent a record that had him saying something about Keith and them. I'm like, bruh, don't do no drive-bys out my car. You know what I'm saying? And the same with Swag. You know, and they respected it because they know, like I really genuinely try and help the shorties. You know what I'm saying? So if you doing that, you can't take no sides in those beats. And I tell them all, and then they got enough respect for me to where they don't even ask me about the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it be stuff like that because like I respected Melly as being a hitter. I respect all the hitters because I feel like a lot of the hitters, even the ones that's here and the ones that's gone, was all misled individuals because it was somebody put a gun in their hand first and told them this is the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we and nobody they needed an OG to really tell them like. So I try and be that voice because the OGs that I had made us feel like we was it was an honor to be the hitters because it was a 5-man crew that everything that needed to be done they sent us and they I got the killers, this the crew. So in my mind when I was a shorty coming up, I'm like, bro, I'm one of the hitters. I'm with it's us 5, not knowing that I'm a send off man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once I went to the penitentiary and did my time for a shooting and came home, I realized that a lot of them people who said they loved me, they wasn't there. It was my mama and them and my family and them.
Yeah.
Like nobody was there doing those years that I did behind bars. So it was at that point, and then I watched my son was born when I was locked up. I came home, he was 3 years old. I missed all that time in his life. My daughter was born on my first bit. So it was at that point in time that I said, I'm going to use I think God still got me here for a reason, because a lot of the guys that I was with ended up going to the feds, doing 20 years fed time and all that shit, and I'm still here. So it's like, God got me here for a reason. So I feel like I'm going to always let the shorties know when I see them fucking up, like, that's a bad move. And I told Duck that too, and they all respected it because they know it's coming from a genuine place. I want to see y'all win. I don't want to see you die before you even really got a chance to live. You know what I'm saying? You're only 25 years old. You got a whole life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? But you in control of your destiny. You dictate your pace. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, you really the one that's in control of your own destiny. So it's all up to you where you go from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I got as far as like I went to the studio yesterday. We was in the studio yesterday, and we got a whole lot of shit done. And it wasn't no diss shit. You feel me? I got a lot of shit that I wrote that's not no diss shit. So like you said, it's about how I move now. So I'm doing a lot of shit better now, man.
Okay. So what's your situation now? Cause I heard you was signed to Stevie J.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? How did you meet him? How did that even come into play?
Okay, so when my dead bitch, now as y'all know, my YouTube channel was taken down. You feel me? You know how like 36K subscribers, and it was taken down.
Right.
I did my dead bitches, that was with audio, and that's what went viral, and that was like 847,000 views in like 4 months, I think it was, before my shit got taken down, and he heard that was going viral. You know, that's how I got out. He heard that song, and as I don't know if y'all probably heard of him. His name is Chachi. That's my uncle. He was the Global Gangster and shit.
Yeah, Chachi,
that's my uncle. They got in contact with them and like, yo, who this kid is going hard in Chicago. I want to sit down and talk with him. They got in contact with me. I ain't believe it, so I had him contact with my mom. My mom was like, this him. They FaceTime, we talked. He flew me out the next day, that next night, all the way to Atlanta. And we sat down and talked and stuff like that. And he was like, I want to sign you. But some fluky shit happened where, I still can't really talk about, but it was some fluky. I feel like blackball backdoor shit, because he had to go back to LA. When he went back to LA, I was still there like a month and a half, and they didn't want me to drop no music. They didn't want me to be on the internet. They didn't want me to do none of that shit. So I kind of took it upon myself. I still ain't signed no papers. I took it upon myself and got about there. And I still ain't talking to nobody from the label and that. It wasn't really no money invested. It was just fucked up. It was a fucked up situation.
You think it's something that could be fixed?
I mean, yeah, it ain't no hard, I don't hate him. It ain't no hard, feelings about that shit. I learned from that situation, but I kind of think it was like, because I was supposed to do a feature with Jack Boy, that's one of the Kodak Black artists.
Right.
And he sent me the verse, got it on my phone still. I got the verse on my phone still, and when I was gonna send it back to him, his manager was like, nah, we turning it down. Now we can't do it no more because he's fucking dirt. And they got close with him, so they turned that down. So it was just like, I think, and then 600 Breezy, I think Stevie said that he wound up getting in contact with Stevie to tell him like, you got Shorty out there, something like that. You sound short. So it was just all type of weird shit going on. And he just, I remember him sitting down and telling me like, I'm steady getting inboxes about you and stuff, man. You got to chill on everything that's going on. Let me take care of you, feel me? And shit. He went back and there just wasn't no more. I heard shit. So I'm like, man, my daughter for me keep going. I gotta get back.
Right.
So that's why I say they put me in a little wacky ass position.
Yeah. One thing, we were just saying we had a slight break. A lot of the guys that come in here, a lot of the artists, a lot of the wars and the beefs be about nothing. It be about miscommunication, stuff people said. The fans clout stuff up. The fans do clout stuff up, but a lot of stuff could be from small things. I can't say small things. Disrespectful things that's said, and once it gets said, then the fans just throw it, and what it does is it start a real fucking war.
Mm-hmm.
And this ain't no video game. And motherfuckers end up, you can't move comfortable, you can't even fuck with who you want to, and the whole goal of getting money and getting this music shit on is to get to the bigger pictures, which is to build and grow and develop and get money, and so I just wish it was some way that something could happen. And I know that's your field, but a lot of the wars, they don't, like, if ain't nobody dead yet and ain't been no shooting and stuff like that, it's just miscommunication. I would love to see certain people who had these type of dramas going on and they just could get on the phone.
It could happen.
It could happen, but it won't. I don't think it won't, though.
With certain people, I've seen it. Everybody, a lot of people come on and talk with us and have the same energy. Like, a lot of people tired. Like, for real. Like, this shit ain't no joke. Look how many people, even from the city, that's popping, and how many people that's dead. We lost a whole lot of people.
But see, it's the narrative that the labels do. I'm hands on with the labels and the execs. I'm not gonna speak on the artist because I don't want to put his business out there. But we got an artist a deal. He got all the guns and blicks in his videos and all that. He get the deal, they give him the bag. I tell the label, I say, I think we should start switching his image to start getting, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep him alive now that he got the bag. And they told me, nah, keep him doing just what he doing. Like, your life ain't shit to him.
Because it's bringing entertainment.
It's bringing entertainment, bringing in the money. You know what I'm saying? So they value $1 over your life. You know what I'm saying? Your life ain't shit to them. It's all about what. In reality, you can bring that same money in making good music. If you put good music out there, it's gonna go. Like Drake, I mean, Dirk and them ain't got guns in their videos right now, but they giving you good music right now. You can't deny it. Polo G ain't got blicks in his videos, but he giving you good music. If you give good music gon' Herbo and them ain't putting the blicks in their gun. They did in the beginning.
They focusing on the music because it's good music.
It's good music.
And they've grown too. They've
grown a whole lot.
Around you.
They've grown, and
all
they got
that mean a lot.
Yeah, you gotta have a solid team around you. Not just yes men. You gotta have people around that's gonna say you tripping, bro. Like, we gotta be out here. We gotta do these shows and shit. And even if we is blicked up. When you go outside, you don't know who in the car a block away waiting on you to get in the cars. You thinking it's good. You get in the car, a motherfucker slide up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. And just to get a little bit of clout, a little bit of fame, it ain't worth it to me. It's not worth it. I got kids.
I be hating. I swear, I promise y'all, I hate this shit. I be man, you could ask me how many times I be sitting out. I hate this shit, bro. I can't go nowhere in this city. I get spotted every fucking where. I could not have no glass. I could have a fucking black mask on with no glasses on, or glasses with 2 masks, everything. Motherfucker still know it's me, bro. So I be hating that shit, man. I promise you I do. So sometimes I be wishing, like, man, I could take some of that shit back. And that's like, it's a blessing. Keep going with that shit, and like you said, move smarter with that shit, you feel me? But all that looking over your shoulder and all that shit get tiring, bro. Like a motherfucker get old, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to be able to take my kid to her first day of school, or first walk, and the first day to park and all that shit, man.
Right.
So that's why Nashville bagged me to get the fuck out of Chicago, bro.
Yeah, because you put them at risk too. You know,
everybody at risk.
Everybody at risk. So I just look at it like, man, fuck all that, this and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't did
Like I
nothing
tell
no
people,
motherfucker.
I ain't on that shit no more. But if the motherfucker come for me, I know finna cope with that shit. I'm gonna come after y'all that. No, but other than that, I ain't, you know, I'm chilling.
Right. And I mean, you know, ain't nobody mad at you for defending yourself. You gotta defend yourself. Period. I just think, you know, speaking on dead people who ain't did nothing to you or that you ain't had no problems or no issues with, I think that's the part you need to let go.
And
For
what
sure.
you do is
For
let
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if a motherfucker coming at you, we as men gonna defend ourselves. You got every right to defend yourself. Like, ain't no wrong way to defend yourself. If a motherfucker come at me, I'm coming back. But
It's a difference
to just
in starting
initiate,
and
right?
defending
Exactly.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So what you got, because you sent me some music.
Yeah.
And it was hot. It was some hot music, and it wasn't on no bullshit. It was like it was real records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you got coming up? Let the people know what you got coming up, what you're working on.
I got No Worries, the video coming shot with Status Update. I got OK featuring Benji coming up in a couple of days. And I got another video that I just shot called Paradise. I shot that yesterday over by the water and shit on the beach and shit. It's cold, it's seeing good little bad. And that's dropping on Status Update too. That's Cal and them who be shooting all the duck all the shit.
Okay.
That's them. They shoot all my videos. So shout out Cal, shout out Status Update, shout out Checks and Respect too, man. Y'all go check them out, subscribe, like everything. But other than that, yeah, Mario Films.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They do a lot of artwork too, and I'm behind the scenes too.
Okay,
So I got a lot of that coming. We going to the studio tonight, so I'm still working.
So you working. What about you, Benji? What you got coming up?
Shit, same thing. I just dropped like 7 new songs. I got we just shot our video yesterday. And I'm just get some more videos coming into play within these next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, I rap really in a group, you know what I'm saying? YNMM, y'all niggas making music. You know what I'm saying? So it's a few of us, we all do our shit, and I be with my boy, and we rotate.
That's
you
your
know?
boy right there. I feel the energy.
I be pumping
the
Zans.
song,
I be pumping Zans and shit.
he went and did a few songs, listening to
I did remember going to the studio last night. I fell down the stairs. My baby mama said they had to pick me up last night. All type of weird
People
shit.
tired of that shit.
I did remember, bro, when I woke up this morning. I swear to God, I called him like, bro, what my weed and shit? Like, what my shit at? I'm like, what my shit at? He like, we smoked that shit.
Without a blunt.
So look, now it's all laughing games, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's motherfuckers who just been like, what do you think about the people that died from the use of drugs? Like, do you ever be like, oh, it's just a joke? I ain't like, it gotta be something in your head sometimes. Like,
I really don't think about it. I just at the moment when I'm doing that shit, I'm doing it to, you know, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to get my thoughts straight, man. I'm damn near stressing, having to fall out thinking about too much shit, man.
Well, you gonna be stressed if you can't remember shit. You don't need to do that shit. Cause you can't be doing shit you don't remember.
Xans you supposed to do when you in the crib. I fucked up when I
Xans you not supposed to do unless you in the fucking hospital. You're not gonna make no excuse for what the fuck you supposed to do. You're not supposed to do it if you don't. But you hear you, right?
Yeah.
So if your baby mama and everybody like something gotta change. So that's something I'm just praying on.
She be throwing my shit in the toilet. She be pissing me
Yeah,
off.
cause that shit hurt. Cause we the ones who suffer. Motherfuckers die, motherfuckers go to jail. It be us in jail sending the money orders. Now we got to deal with taking care of all the shit. Like, no, we got to be accountable and change some shit. So we ain't gonna keep just acting like, oh.
Right. So you putting in there? Did you and Stevie J get any work done?
Yes, we got like 2 tracks done, but they haven't released.
Okay.
We got like 2 tracks done, but they're not released.
Okay. So you got any projects? You putting together a project, a full project, or you just doing songs?
Full project.
Okay.
It was named Ready to Die, but it was 17 tracks on there. But right now I'm not focusing on that right now. I think I was gonna focus on a little single track that I'm putting in the AP that I'm doing right now.
And then
I'm going to Sacramento in about 3 weeks for the showcase.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Now, one thing I want you to do, man, change the name, man. Ready to Die. Listen, it's crazy you just said that because I just got off the phone with my brother, Rashad. He's talking all that death. If you notice, every artist that we have that talk that death shit, ready to die, death this, I'm gonna die for this, I'm down. They all die. They invite
Juice
death.
WRLD fucked me up with that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Juice
Listen,
WRLD, really.
They invite you. Death ain't shit to play with. It's power in the tongue. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have death knocking at your door before it's time. I hear people say everything is written. You gonna go when it's time to go. But I believe that you can speed and rush that process up by inviting it. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that right now and do some dumb shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about living, man, like or the struggle.
Ready
you know
to
what
live.
I'm saying? You know,
ready to live.
I'm ready to die. You ain't ready to die. How you ready to die? You got a baby that needs you. You got to be ready to live and make sure that baby get the best life possible. You know what I'm saying? With the mother and the father in the life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I think a lot of the shit that people say about you, man, I don't see that, man. Like, but I never.
Nonsense, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear a lot of shit.
You gotta meet a motherfucker to really know. You know, you can't really listen to the next motherfucker.
Right.
They gonna always paint a fucked up image, especially if they don't even really rock with you.
A lot of shit, like motherfuckers say I got robbed before. I never got robbed, bro. Like motherfuckers said I don't got no block. That's cool, motherfucker. Like motherfuckers just be weird all the way around, bro.
It seems like you got a lot of people that care about you, though. Like, it do. Even how you saying how solid your man's is, how you saying your baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't just about you.
Right.
So, you know.
I feel like I could really be the face, not for the city. And I feel like, I could really do a lot of things as far as, because I done been through a lot of shit that a lot of artists, then been through and then crashed and couldn't get through, you feel me? So I feel like, and I'm still here. So I feel like, I got a story to tell. I feel like, I could do it big. I just got that feeling.
Well, we definitely wish you the best, you know what I'm saying? So, and I like for your talent to be more bigger than the drama. You know what I'm saying? So you just...
I get that a lot. They say, bro, they be like, bro, if any place, make some music, bro, that we play anyway. We can't play our stuff just riding in the car.
Right.
Just riding, we can get our car shut up. I'm like, man.
Right, can't play it too loud. Yeah.
So
that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's next? What's your next line up? What you got next?
Man, me and Benji dropping an OK video in about 2 days. Either that, No Worries video dropping. Then I'm dropping that Paradise video, and then I'm starting to work on a mixtape. I'm going to Sacramento in 3 weeks. I'm gonna shout out Sacramento and the July Club, man. They rocking with me. And shit, after that, man, working on the album right now. I'm chilling, doing that little simple shit. Working with Status Update, Mario Films, Checks and Respect. Shout out Checks and Respect. And shit, I'm just staying out the way. Chilling.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm really trying to learn. I ain't trying to move too fast. I don't know if that makes sense. I ain't trying to move too fast. A lot of motherfuckers move too fast. They get their ass killed for. I want to know. Okay, this one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, and I know for sure I can get this done. I ain't finna feel me. I ain't finna just go out there and just want to hear it first. I just can't do it. I need a plan. And at first I didn't have no fucking plan. So now it's like I'm taking up my mess. I'm trying to bug everything up for.
That's dope, bro.
At least you being accountable.
I'm gonna be. That's why I tell everybody I'm an open book, man. That's why I want to be on the gram. I'm telling everybody, man, I'm an open book. Everybody be mad at me for no reason, man. Y'all mad at me for shit that, like, a motherfucker be like, oh, you ain't even know Doug Woo. You met him one time, but you going so hard for him. And you saying you diss nice people you ain't know. Quando Rondo diss people he ain't know. He said, fuck, took it. Orlando Melly said, like, it just be weird shit that, the fans got motherfuckers looking at me crazy, man. But like I told you, I'm just,
Yeah, get off the bullshit, man. Leave it alone. Take care of your baby.
Left
Get
that
to
live
the
alone.
You know what I'm saying?
Left that live alone.
Right. Cause I think what it be, I think you be high. You pop that Zan and then you get to going, man. Like, look, hey, Benji, you busy? Am I on the money or what, man? Like, cause see, while you sober right now, it seems like, man, you talking with
that's the weed juice.
Right. See, but you talking with sense, man. Yeah. Like when I be seeing you on that live, it be like a madman, like a crazy man. Like it don't be like it be a different man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to that baby mama, cause I know you be stressed. I can see you stressed the motherfucker out. And you gotta appreciate the queen, and it be a lot going on with you. Just hard headed.
You sound like her, bro.
I'm
She
telling you
going
because I
crazy
feel
on
it.
me,
I
bro.
feel it. Sis tired, so we
Soon
gonna
as I
change.
soon as I click the app of Instagram on my phone, she gets an attitude. Like, I be damn, you just can't leave that shit alone. Like, man, I ain't doing nothing, man.
Or if you do get on live, sometimes you just gotta ignore the comments.
You still got a fan base to keep.
Yeah, just ignore the comments and talk your shit, pop your
That's
shit,
it.
and just guide them in another direction.
Yeah.
That's it. So,
What's up? I heard you earlier talking about the merch. So you got that merch on the way?
Hey, I was thinking about that shit. My baby mama, she got a friend who got her own printing machine. They be making t-shirts, sweaters, and shit. And I was thinking about doing a logo, but I ain't thought of no shit like that yet. So once I, got to make sure my door and shit good right now. But I'm thinking that's something that I'm gonna start doing. Once the money start looking right, I think I'm gonna do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Well, that can help the money bigger. So that's something you work on right away. Shit, you got the tools. All you got the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Throw your sauce, the logo in there, and it's lit.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, like Chella was talking about off the air, we're gonna start reaching out to some motherfuckers, man, getting a lot of the bullshit because you got money to get. And you got a baby to take care of, and a baby mama that's been putting up with your bullshit that you gotta take care of, and a partner right next to you that's trying to get to it and help you get to it. Keep them safe. Don't have a motherfucker end up, you know what I'm saying, in a jam or in a situation over something that you're doing. So think about everybody that you care for, or that you genuinely love or fuck with. Think about them before you make some of those decisions you're making, man. You're gonna live longer, man. I think you're gonna be good, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna reach out to a few motherfuckers, see if we can get some shit. But now listen, now we would not reach out if we call and say, bro, we reached out. That's that. Man, don't pop that Zan that night and then go crazy.
That's what I say, man. I ain't, I'm only, like I told her, that's in the house drill for me, man. I ain't gonna lie, I be popping them bitches, I be in my own world.
Yeah, I heard they make you forget shit. Let me ask you this. What's your take on recently, condolences to the family? We lost 7-year-old Pinky, the little girl Pinky that lost her life. She was in a car with her dad. What's your thoughts about that situation? You familiar with it?
Yeah, I did a video on that. The Chicago H shared that video. I ain't like it. I was pissed when I first seen that shit. I woke up and seen that shit, and I was just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, he ain't even really get to see his daughter, I heard, or something like that, and got your daughter in the car from one of them niggas that did it, some bitches. I feel like, cause bro, even if it is, this, that nigga car, make sure you know who your target is. Feel me? Motherfuckers walk up, bro. You don't just do no shit like that in no McDonald's ass parking lot. You don't know if McDonald's got cameras or not for you. Don't know who in this car. Could be somebody grandma in this car. It's just certain shit you don't do. That's just like, if you see your out right now walking down the street, bro, and he holding his son, that's just like you walking up and popping the shit out of him and getting up at it like that. That's just clown. Or that's just like you knowing where your op stay at and you going to shoot up the op house, your op house. Not knowing who the fuck, not thinking, you know your op in here, but his kids and his grandmas and his all type, you feel me? So that whole situation was just goofy out to me, bro. Like, you should have got some Uber Eats or something, man. You should have had somebody else go or something, bro. If you know you just had gotten into some shit, bro, you know you want them niggas or some shit. I heard he was shooting or some shit like that. I heard he was doing some shit to some motherfuckers, some shit, or he was about to, like, that's what I heard, so.
He was talking shit to Shorty on his live and shit.
Come on. And they knew what type of car he had.
Like a week prior, he was fucking with Shorty. He was talking shit to Shorty a week prior on his lives with Shorty.
You would never catch my kids in no car with me. You would never catch my kids around. Like, that shit is over. You would never, ever. Motherfuckers don't know how my daughter look.
Right.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why we want to try to make something happen to where you can have the kids in the car.
Exactly.
If you
I ain't saying like it's a good thing, but it's fucked up.
I know what you're saying. It's real.
You
I feel
smart.
you.
You thinking,
I feel what you're saying. I feel exactly what you're saying. I always had this conversation too, because people like, I was having this conversation with my own people and they were saying, why you ain't got tents? Why you ain't got tents? I don't ever want to have tents.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. 3 years ago, I was riding in a car, tinted up, a new car of mine. Well, I was new to driving it. And I had a shooting incident myself. And some motherfuckers pulled up, shot the car up. Remember, Bo?
I don't know.
Bullet went in the headrest behind me. I ain't get hit by the grace of God. There was glass everywhere. I was super blessed. I never went through no shit like that. And to me, people think like tents show who ain't in the car. But also, I want a motherfucker to see this me. You know what I'm saying?
That
I ain't
makes
got no
sense, though.
reason
Right.
because tents
Like
to
if you got tents just showing that, oh, why the fuck motherfucker had like what you trying to have for, like, yeah.
That's why, like, I don't be understanding the logic behind them tents. I mean,
because see, for me, I don't want motherfucker to know it's me.
right?
So
But see, that's the thing.
Low, you gotta be low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you
there's so many tents, they can't know it's you.
Right.
But that's the thing. It seemed like a lot of the cars that be getting, like, it be a lot of mistaken shootings from the tents.
That too.
So why would
hit
you
that
want...
block room with them tents on it?
Yeah, it's like, you know, if them niggas who shot the car up I was in, it was like, they like, oh, we thought it was somebody else. No, I ain't getting in no tents. Ladies, we got to stay out these niggas' cars. We meet these niggas, meet their ass at the restaurant. Because you don't know what a nigga got going on up under them tents. And you don't know what be going on. So meet their ass.
I swear to God, it be crazy people. They, who? No, we was like an Uber. Y'all bogus, bro. Y'all don't want to ride me for real. They be so sick. I be like, oh, crazy.
I know you get tired of that.
Yeah, my OG don't even want to get caught.
Small lady.
And my OG, she cracked up. She funny, but she not going. She's not going. Brothers, not going. Brothers, they play bad and all that. They gang heads. They not going. Get in the car with who? No. Get in the Uber. We'll wait.
Yeah. And you said Chachi, your uncle. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Global Gangster.
Dude, I know Chachi be on you
then
then about that shit.
Cause right now,
Yeah.
I should tell him as he put his arm out for me. Like, still to this day, like, he's doing a lot for me, man. Like, he part of who I am right now. But like, he a lot. You know,
That's good shit. That's my man.
I love him, man. That's my uncle, man.
Yeah, I fuck with them. Global Gang. Shout out JoJo too.
Yeah, shout out JoJo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's up. It was good to have you.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you came through because I really got to understand you as a person and an individual.
That's what everybody
man.
needs, man.
Yeah.
That's what everybody needs, for real.
Yeah.
That's what everybody needs. Not that Instagram lash, not that all that beef shit. That's what everybody needs to know who the fuck. And y'all see who next to me, man. That's my real motherfucking homie, man. That's my dog, folks.
Right.
All that other shit, I mean, y'all can leave me out of. So, like, I ain't none of that, man.
That's good shit, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. You know. So let everybody know what the real page is, your real page. Let them know where to follow the real page and not them fake pages and all that shit.
Look, my YouTube is The Real FNYDEE Boy. Look, type FNYDEE Boy in, you feel me? You're going to see all my videos. Just click that subscribe button. I probably got like 700 subscribers right now to that new channel. My Instagram does not have no underscore. My Instagram is just official FNYDEE IG. That's all it is. There ain't no underscore to it, nothing. I got like 45K subscribers. I'm only following like 20 people, so y'all know it's me, man. All the other pages is fake pages. I don't got no Twitter. My Facebook is FNYDEE Boy Team Label. That's my only Facebook and shit. Y'all know, like I always say, it's a go with the go. But bitch, go. For now.
Shit, you know, I'm wind up on binge. Y'all can get me on Instagram at Benji Bay _ YNMM, Benji Bay _ BHB. You know what I'm saying? Shit, lock in. Get that YouTube, YNWMENT.
That's what's up. So, y'all already know the vibes. They told y'all where to follow them. I'm going to tell y'all where to follow me. At Chella Chicago, at Bo Deal, BSM, Str8Drop Uncut. Y'all know the vibes. Until next time.
Catch a rapper, take his chain, he better have protection. Goofy tried to get away with me.